Recently, an unexpected traveller was found in the gift shop of a Tasmanian airport amongst the soft toy kangaroos, a real live brushtail possum. And today we're going to be drawing him because these little moments teach us something powerful about drawing animals. So to get started, we're just going to be drawing a large oval shape. So very lightly in pencil, I'm just pressing a little bit harder so that you can see it better on camera. Just draw an oval shape, just very simply. To the right hand side, I'm going to be drawing a small circle. This is going to be the head. So just very roughly, it doesn't matter if these shapes aren't perfect, they're just our preparatory shapes. Next we're adding on the muzzle, which is just a little extra onto that circle that we did before. We're going to add in one of the eyes, just a little circle there, and then in line with that one, we're going to be drawing the other eye. Next we're going to be drawing the ears, kind of triangular shape, just adding them onto the circle that's the head. These are very, very simple basic shapes. And if I go too quickly, don't forget to hit pause and rewind. Now we'll be drawing the front leg. So just a diagonal line coming down and then curving round. And then the front paw. Just a simple little shape like this. We're not drawing all the digits just yet. From there, we're going to be drawing the neck. So linking the body up to the head and then the back of the neck as well. And now the other paw, so just a little kind of oval shape there as well, and a line going upwards to join it up to the body. This is the hind leg. Now we're going to be drawing the area where the tail attaches to the body. So just extending this large oval shape that we did at the start, we're now going to carefully add in the tail. So we're taking into account just how fluffy the tail is, so we're just drawing the outline. And now we're going to be adding where the possum is going to be standing. So whether it be the airport shelf or on a fence or in the wild. So I'm just swapping to pen, but please do carry on in pencil. This is just so you can see it better on camera. We're starting off with the nose. This is very much like a dog's nose. So we're just going to pop this in with a little line down the middle. And then we're going to be doing the upper lip and the other one. Now we need a diagonal line tilted to the left and then the markings that are found on the face. So we're just going to draw in these markings and then colour them in black. And the face area is really, really important because that's where we give the feeling of this little possum is trying to explore. So people didn't just respond to how cute he was, they responded to how vulnerable and curious he looked. And this is something that's conveyed in the eyes. So this is the part that we're going to pay the most attention to. So if we get this right, then it'll convey so much emotion to the viewer. So just popping them in, make the eyes rounded with kind of almost an almond shape. So on either end of the circle, we draw like a little pointed bit. Now adding in the reflection of the light. This really makes it come alive. And then the black pupils, just colour them in. Can you see how it's really taking shape now? Those eyes just look kind of really expressive, almost a little bit worried, but very curious. Then we're adding in the rest of the face. Just until we reach there, where we're going to be doing the ears, a few little rim of the ears, and then we're coming round and then following that kind of triangular shape that we did before, coming down, then adding line in the middle. And now for the bottom lip, pop it in there. And now starting here, we're going to be drawing the other ear. And then the outside of the ear. And then adding a couple of ridges inside and then a line going through the middle and then following that circle shape round. Just adding a few dashes and now the top of the shoulder, so just coming down, I'm going to stop there, come a little bit further and now for the front paw. So we're going to add some digits onto this one and they actually have 5 digits on there on each paw. And they've got quite long claws on the end of them. So adding a couple of dashes to show that it's furry on that bit and then adding in the claw. More dashes. Now for the other front leg. So just draw a line coming down over the preparatory lines that we did before, but we're going to add some digits to this front paw as well. Don't forget to add in the claws and then one other digit just behind these ones. You can just about make it out. Now the back of the neck, and we just follow the oval shape that we did before, the preparatory lines. So it's actually a passenger that found the little possum hiding in amongst all the other soft toys and then alerted a member of staff. And they went to see, they couldn't quite believe their eyes. So here we're just drawing the hind leg. So just using little dashes, I'm just putting in where the top of the hind leg goes. And then now for the hind paw. Yeah, so they're thinking about getting a photo of him put up and then displayed in the gift shop at the Tasmanian airport. So if you ever visit there, do drop me a line. I'd be really curious to see it. And I think they were going to name the possum as well, although they still hadn't decided what the name was going to be. Okay, so a couple of dashes to show that it's very furry. Now, the furriest part, rather, of the whole entire drawing is the tail. So that's what we're going to be doing now. It's called a brushtail possum because it's got this huge, big, fluffy tail. So we're using these zigzaggedy lines to show just how fluffy it is, and then long dashes. And then the dashes go in the direction of growth of the fur. So it does change depending on whereabouts on the tail it is. So I'm just putting in the shelf that it's sitting on. Just like that, we've erased all the pencil lines. So let's just do some details like the whiskers. Pop them on. I'm going to add a little bit more detail to the tail, just to emphasize that it is a brushtail possum. So I'm making the tip of the tail much darker. So here I'm just drawing lots and lots and lots of dashes in the direction of growth of the fur. I'm just speeding this up a little bit because we'll be here all day. But I'm just drawing loads and loads. And then the areas that are more in shadow, that's towards the bottom, I'm just going over them one more time than the rest of it, just to make it a lot more darker. So here we go. I'm just adding a little bit of shadow just to the underside of the tail and also the underside of the body to make it look a little bit more 3D. And there we have our finished brushtail possum. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to go deeper into emotional animal drawing, watch this video that comes up next. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like, and do let me know in the comments section what other animals you'd love to see. See you on the next one. Bye!